All right, guys, third time's a charm. Okay, so Mars is in retrograde right now, which is the planet of the will and determination and all of those kinds of things. And I promise this is so frustrating and discouraging. It makes me not even want to do this. I will probably finish this video. I might even delete it. I'm so annoyed right now. I'm so frustrated. But anyway, I do feel like for some people this connection could be taboo. Thank you, Queen K. Um, this connection could be taboo. It could be somebody that you work with, but there's definitely a connection. And hey, you guys are great. Thank you. I need all the positive love. I'm so frustrated. I really am. And it's like when I finally decide to come online and do this and then everything. Anyway, I got to watch my thoughts, positive thoughts, right? So, anyway, friends, it just looks like there is a connection here. Two people could be competing for somebody's interest. Um, with the Five of Wands here, there could be some competition. This could be a taboo connection with someone that you work with. Um, I feel like, too, it could also be people that are just haters. Somebody could be seeing more than one person, too, and it's hard to let go. There's some conflict, there's some jealousy. All right, so let's take a look at the Four of. I love you guys. Thank you. So there's some happiness. Hi, Michael Johnson. So the Nine of Cups is here. That's happiness. And the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. This is money, security, self-made money. And then the Ace of Wands. Again, that same, something is making you guys happy. Um, it does feel like, I don't know if somebody decides that being single is what makes them happiest and they decide not to be a part of a connection, which could definitely be the case. Um, but look at this. You have strength. I feel like somebody also takes charge of any, um, if there were any addictions, vices, habits, anything you're struggling with. It's like you really do come out on top this week. You come out on top and you definitely have some good fortune on your side. Behind the scenes, the universe has your back. God is working behind the scenes on your behalf. So I hope that this makes you feel encouraged, you guys. I hope this makes you feel encouraged. I do feel like your hidden desires are going to come to the surface. Whatever those are, be they good or freaky, you have some desires that are going to come to the surface, things that you want. Even if it's unspoken, I think there are some desires that manifest. And so you contend with those things. I do think for some people it's the battle of good versus evil. What am I going to do? Doing the right thing or do the thing that can be considered taboo or against the grain. So yeah. So that's what it looks like. But it's a really good, I do think, if you're already in a relationship, I do think somebody is withholding information from their mate, either about pregnancy or something. They're starting a new venture. There's somebody who's connected to somebody already that they're withholding something. So there is a secret. There's a secret here on one person's behalf. Somebody could just be tempted by someone else. It doesn't mean you indulge in the temptation, but it does look like there is some kind of temptation. Somebody could be trying to lure you in, but you gain the courage and the strength to overcome that. So that's pretty cool. Really good. A lot of happy vibes. Happy vibes. Even if you feel like very briefly if you're in a relationship and you feel very briefly like you need to escape from Alcatraz or do your own thing, I think you gather your wits about you. Now, some people could really decide, you know what, I do want to be by myself. I want to be single. I want to be independent. You could be newly inspired to be by yourself, or there could be a new inspiration, a new person who came around that makes you feel like, I think I suddenly want to be single. So, but I think someone is deliberating that, single versus togetherness. Yes, Angela, don't make me sing it. Now it's in my head. Yeah, there definitely it does seem like there is a temptation there. Tempted, definitely. Temptation. Something has inspired great fire and inspiration in someone, which puts them in some mental conflict and puts you in limbo. Okay? All right, beautiful people. Well, how are you guys doing? I hope that you're well. It's just good to see you. Good to be together once again. I know I would like to have my own clarity and guidance for the week. Just personally, right? Things that I want to focus on, things I'm expecting to see happen. Oh, thank you, LaShonda. Yeah, so I will open it up for on-the-spot readings if you guys want a reading. The cost is $20.20. And that is where you get in real time advice for your situation. Totally understand. With all of my back and forth today, if you're like, I'm not sure. But it certainly is good to see you guys out there. If you'll do me a favor, friends, just for the sake of being loving and kind, hit the thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate that. For sure. Hi, Michael Johnson. A whole lot of transition, a lot of changes. Good things, of course. Good things, but no complaints. Lots of change. But I'm glad I got a chance to see you guys out here today. I really am. All right, guys. So I don't have anything really more entertaining to share with you. It's just good to be here, and it's good to see all of you, of course. Thank you, Michael Johnson. I received that. Oh, God's anointed. I'm sorry to hear that. You are in my prayers. Yes, God, for God to keep us and be with us and just is indeed a miracle. Indeed a miracle. It is. I'm so glad that we are all back here together, safe and sound, though. Oh, okay, Sean. Thank you, babe. Um, but yeah, it's good to all be here together. I'm glad, everybody is here on this Sunday evening. In case you were wondering, and I doubt you were, I think I'm switching to be a Houston Texans fan as opposed to a Bengals fan. Yes, I'm strongly considering that switch. It feels very weird to root for any team other than the Bengals. That is strange. That is strange. I haven't yet decided, guys. I haven't yet decided. But I'm strongly leaning towards the Texans as a team. I know. It feels weird. All right, Sean. Awesome. Awesome. So we're going to get Sean some guidance. We're going to get Sean some guidance here. And Sean, we'll see. We'll make this a weekly, okay? Or we'll get you some immediate guidance. All of it really for the near future. So you have mysticism here. And this is as it relates to your third eye chakra. Look, and soulmate is underneath that. So something is divine. Yeah. It's either you can see who your soulmate is, or you have a strong sense of who that soulmate is. Yeah. Yeah. You can sense it. Yep, you can already sense the answer. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get a card from The Universe Has Your Back. All right, sweet pea. You have I surrender to a power greater than me. And the little butterfly is there. So that's just your energy, like going with the flow, surrendering to the will of God. As it is, so shall it be. And then the card underneath says, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all people. It's a really surrender energy. Like, you know what? I'm not going to put a specific outcome on anything. You know, it's like, you know what? Things will be as they are supposed to be. And I'm okay with that. Beautiful. Okay, angel answers. This is for Sean. What do you want her to know? Ooh, be assertive. Be assertive popped out, and peaceful resolution. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's do the spread, Sean. Oh, LaShonda. All right, let's take a look at this overall energy for Sean for the week. What's the overall energy? Then we're going to look at potential challenges, a golden opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles right off the bat, a new opportunity, a fresh start that encompasses all of your skills, abilities, talents, and everything, and something that will make you personally fulfilled and very happy. And I have 2 5s on my screen, which are about major life changes. All right. Any challenges? Okay, so trying to make a decision, the Two of Wands, being at a crossroads. I know, Sean, that comes up for you all the time. But it's like being at a crossroads. And you know what? Really, maybe even being single. It could be a business matter. But you know, if the challenge is you being severely independent and successful by yourself, it really seems, you know, with this soulmate energy here, it could be really willing to, however you did things as a single person, surrendering that to learn how to do things as a couple. Completely different way of thinking. Let's take a look at advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Sean. Okay, the Three of Swords, which is letting go of hurt and letting go of heartache and moving towards mutuality. The Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. It's when there's equal give and take. People are open to give and people are open to receive. Okay. All right, and let's take a look at the potential outcome. Potential outcome for Sean. The Five of Cups. So this is disappointment or regret. Yeah, this is the card that fell out first, which is feeling burdened, or like something is, hi Tamara, feeling like something is feeling like something is a burden. Let me clarify this for you. All right, so we see this golden opportunity. What's this Ace of Pentacles and the World card? Now, I'm wondering if there's a decision that you make that you regret. Meaning if you retract or retreat. All right, so the Six of Swords is about moving towards calmer, peaceful waters. It's about stability. Sixes are about success. So things start off very balanced. The Strength card is here. It just feels like a very balanced and stable new love relationship is what it looks like. It's like a golden opportunity. $20.20, Tamara. What's the Two of Wands? So why is there deliberation? Okay, you got the Two of Swords clarifying the Two of Wands. This is, it's overanalyzing something. It's definitely, this is clarifying this. Both of these twos talk about being at a crossroads and a lot of analysis. I feel like it has to do, though, with your own sense of worthiness, you focusing on you. There's something that I do think you are admired, loved, and adored. I do think that. But the challenges for you is going to be definitely overthinking something. What is the Three of Swords about? Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so this is when you have a lot of financial success and stability. When things are with you are well, it could be buying a house. I'm not sure if there's like a major purchase you're trying to make, but the Ten of Pentacles is having more than enough financially. It's being in good health. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. What is the Five of Cups about? Okay, the Five of Swords. So it does look like there's something ending, Sean. Like there is, I do see an ending, and then this is very successful single energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. So I don't know if you just decide. It's a very strong, thanks, Tamara. All right, will do. Hi, Golden Warrior. Sean, it's an energy definitely of independence. And I'm not sure the timing on this. This could be a weekly reading. But it does look like there's a lot of financial, good things financially, but it's like the outcome is this very strong, independent, successful, single energy. And I think that the energy and advice is really to just go with the flow. And then underneath this, you have happiness is my birthright. So I think you're choosing you, and I think that you are not tied to an outcome, which I think is really, really good. I think it's really good. Wondering if somebody is your soulmate or not could be something that's on your mind towards the beginning of the week. Like, is this person right for me? Are they not? And just staying in a place of, well, I'm not going to be tied to the outcome of this. I am committed to my success, though. And it looks like something could potentially end. It does look that way, like something ends, but you still come out very secure, very strong, and moving forward. Self-made success for sure. It looks really, really good. So I think that's a great attitude to have going into the week. Definitely is just the power of surrender. Definitely the power of surrender. And that actually is a deck that I have called the Power of Surrender. And I'll pull you one card out of here as well. You know what? And I think I have this in the wrong. These are in the wrong box. Bear with me for a moment. I'm going to go get the right. Oh, here they are. Okay, I put the cards in the wrong box, but I want to get you a card out of here. All right, Holy Spirit, we want a card for Sean from the Power to Surrender deck for this week, September 14th through the 20th. What do you want her to know? So, Sean, the first card that turned over was the Power, I surrender to non-action, which is like, I'm not touching it. I'm not doing anything. So interesting, isn't it? So I'm looking for an intentional card. Thank you. It says surrender comparisons with other people. It says keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And that was that 9 of Swords at the end of the reading. That 9 of Pentacles, I'm sorry. The 9 of Pentacles at the end of the reading was definitely this. Focusing on you, on your strengths, your attractiveness, and your power. And not comparing yourself to other people, not comparing people to other people, and just really being in your power and in your strength. So that's totally awesome, friend. Good deal. All right, awesome. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I think you're pretty awesome too, Sean. You already know. Oh, you're welcome. All right, so now, Tamra, this is for you, Tamra. Tamra, what's your sign again? So finances and love life. Got you. All right, Holy Spirit. Tamra is seeking answers, angels, about her finances and her love life, in that order. Finances and love life for Tamra. All right, are Tamra's finances going to get better? All right, so helpful people came up. Helpful people are around you. Okay. And you have romance here at the bottom of the deck. All righty. Let's take a look at your chakra wisdom, Tamra. I think there are people around you to help you. chakra wisdom for Tamara, please. All right, we have rejection. Now, here's what's interesting about this card. Tamara, this card is, and confusion is here. Now, these are both very neutral, divine energy cards. Let me tell you more about this card. This card is when people want you around, but they don't want to hear what you have to say sometimes. Okay, got you. So this is when people are, you can be very unique. Sometimes you could be the only person to disagree with a group of people. Okay, so it's almost like you could be on a team and you're the only person who sees things differently. But it's like rejection is God's protection. Just keep that in mind as well. Right. So if something isn't working out, or you're like, why are people not listening to what I'm saying? It's a little bizarre, whatever. It's, they welcome, it could be a little passive aggressive too, where they want you there, but they don't want to listen to what you're saying. And then there's some confusion. And this is being comfortable with the unknown. Okay. It's like, you know what? I'm being divinely guided. And so I'm just comfortable in my confusion or my not knowing. Okay. From a practical standpoint, you could be feeling like someone is confusing you. Like they're on hot and cold, or it's passive aggressive behavior. You don't know where you stand. Like, do you like me? Do you not? You know what I mean? Let me get you one more card from the Surrender deck. All right, Holy Spirit, guidance for Tamara. All right, so surrender to wonder and awe. That's this. Okay, and so this says, open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So it's sort of going with the flow, being comfortable with the unknown. Romance is here. It could be within the next few months. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and do your spread. This is for Tamara. All right, overall energy for Tamara, please. All right, the Six of Cups. So I'm not sure if this person is somebody you're familiar with, somebody you feel like you've known all your life, somebody that is a person from your past, or somebody that you work with. But I do see the Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, which is about somebody being focused on somebody from the past, or it's somebody who's very focused. There's something going on right now. It could be work related. All right. And that could be the answer to your question, someone from your past, and, things are going well. Let's find out what the potential challenge is. Now, there could be very loving people around you willing to help you at work or from your life. What's the potential challenge for Tamara? All right, we have the Three of Swords, which is some kind of disappointment and a big new offer, the Ace of Pentacles. So what it feels like to me, this has to do with expectations. Like, you get an offer, but it's not what you wanted. And it could be a really great opportunity. But you're like, it's like if somebody gave you a Cadillac, but you really wanted a Tesla. And you're like, yeah, I guess that's nice, but I really wanted a Tesla. And people could be like, girl, that's a Cadillac. You're like, All right, so I just feel like there could be some shocking surprise. There's some kind of big surprise or something you're just like a little disappointed with it. Like, it's not. What is the advice from Spirit? Okay, so the Queen of Wands. Now, she's very Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy, very magnetic, very attractive. And the Five of Swords. Now, this is about being aggressive. This is aggressive energy. It's going after what you want and winning at all costs. And let's take a look at the potential outcome. Hi, Komanichi. Oh, well, blessings to you, sweetheart. Those are some big, big, big changes. Thank you for clicking on. It's so good to see your face and see your name. Oh, the sun. Tamara, look at that. Outcome is beautiful. Definitely starting something new. The Page of Wands is when you have the courage to start something new. You're willing to move forward. This is absolutely awesome. So I think there is a happy outcome. There's something you're going to be starting that looks really, really great. So let's clarify this Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. Wow, that's a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion. And then the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Now, this could be somebody who, they could have a lot of fire in their chart, but it's about somebody, this is a very determined energy. Someone who's very determined to be happy. They go after what they want. They follow their impulses. For sure. And the Ten of Cups is happily ever after. It's like bliss. Okay. So let's clarify this Three of Swords. It could be somebody interested in you that you're like, I didn't want that person. I wanted the other person. It could be, it could be a fire sign really interested in you, and a fire sign that you'll be very, very happy with, but you're like, What's this Three of Swords? Okay, the Two of Swords. So you're in limbo. Yeah, it's funny because this is the same energy that Sean had. The Two of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, inaction and the Lovers. I wonder if there's somebody you can really build with. This feels like there's a better opportunity. There is a person. There's a person. I feel like it's a person you haven't considered. It's somebody you probably don't even think about. So you could be disappointed because you're like, you could have somebody in your head. But there could be a very helpful person around you that you never even consider building something solid with. All right, so what's the Queen of Wands? And the Five of Swords. There's the Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. Now, someone could be a little narcissistic or vain. All right, the Ace of Cups. So there's a new love. There's a new love. This is also a lot of emotion, intuition. I do think that there is some nostalgia. The Seven of Cups is when we dream about somebody and we, think about somebody a lot and they're on our mind a lot. It could be this King of Swords, this Gemini energy here. This could be what you're thinking about, really hoping happens, but there could be a new person, a completely different person that you're going to end up with. All right, and let's clarify the Sun. I think you should go with the flow, Tamara. I don't think you should get stuck on that person as your outcome. I understand wanting what you want, just as a person and a woman and all that. I totally get wanting what you want. But, yeah. What is this happiness all about? Illumination. Your outcome is amazing. It's the Sun card. Holy Spirit. Very clear guidance on this Sun energy. What is this? It's abundant. It's happy. All right. The Empress. And this is a wife card. The Empress is also somebody enterprising, resourceful, very motherly energy. So, I mean, it's also like being very, very fertile. See the little baby there? This is a Leo card, but it's a very fertile energy. You could find the person that you're going to have a baby by. If that's even you, don't worry about it. But this is a very fertile energy. So just expect things to take off, a little later. Don't be surprised if what you want or expect doesn't happen, okay? But there is love or romance in your future, for sure. It just may not be the person you're thinking about. It could be, but it doesn't look that way, okay? Yeah, but there are helpful people around you. Surrender to the excitement of meeting somebody new or not knowing who it's going to be. And I feel like that Spirit's guidance for you is like, there's something very exciting about knowing your path is divinely guided. There's something for you. God has something for you. Spirit has something for you. You may not know exactly what it is, but there is something for you. There's a beautiful, a beautiful conclusion to this, and there is a fresh start, right? Something will be blooming. Be encouraged about that, okay? All right? So I understand when it's not exactly the answer we want, but, the blessing is there is some kind of romance in store for you, which is super cool. Okay. All right, friend. All right, guys. Is there anybody else who wants to do an on-the-spot reading? I have several phone calls coming in, but I am putting them off just in case you guys want to do an on-the-spot reading. And the cost is $20.20. If not, I am going to transition to the next part of my evening. But I love you guys dearly. I appreciate you. Blessings to you, abundant blessings. Yeah, Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. That's supposed to start at 8 o'clock Eastern time, right? Yeah, that's supposed to start at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know what time it is, but if y'all want to see Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight, go for it. Oh, Tamara, you're welcome. It is truly my pleasure. Truly my pleasure. You have some good things to look forward to, friend. For sure. All right, guys. So I'm going to let you guys watch Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. I love you dearly. Wishing you the best. My plan is to see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if it will be exactly at 3 o'clock. I'm playing around with the time, but hit the notification bell so when I do go live, you can be alerted to it. I love you guys dearly. Have a great week. Thank you for your patience with me, and I will see you guys soon. LaShonda, I'm glad you're doing better, friend. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.